Christianity in the Roman Empire. Page 1. As the Roman Empire got bigger and new lands and people were taken into it, the conquered people added their gods or religion to the Roman pantheon, the name for the multitude of Roman gods. One such new religion was Christianity. Jesus Christ was born in Palestine, then part of the Roman Empire. In about 26 AD, he began to preach, telling people that he was the Son of God. Around 29 AD, Jesus was killed by the Romans for inciting rebellion against Rome. He was crucified, which was a common and gruesome death. The followers of Jesus were soon given the nickname Christians. Christianity went through several changes in fortune, from popular to following to terrible persecution, being picked on or bullied for religious or racial reasons, or for thinking differently. Unlike many other religions at the time, the Christians talked about peace and forgiveness, not the usual anger and punishments like that of the Roman gods. The ideas of Christianity spread, and the organization of the Roman Empire helped in several ways. 1. It was relatively easy to move around the empire. The Romans built excellent roads, were safe from robbers. 2. There were common languages in the empire, Latin and Greek. This made the spread of new ideas quick and easy. 3. The Roman army never had units of soldiers based in their home country, so as not to call the loyalty of the men into question. So many of the units were based in Britain, were from the Middle East, and so Christianity spread to Britain quite quickly. In the summer of 64 AD, there was a very large fire in Rome that burnt uncontrollably for weeks. At this time, there was a lot of bad feelings toward the Christians. The Romans were angry at the fact that the Christians said that they would go to heaven. The Christians upset many others with depressing talk of the world and all non-believers being evil and should change their bad ways. The Christians refused to worship the emperor as a god, and this was against the law. The Christians were tortured to make them worship the Roman gods, and the books of scripture were burned. The Emperor Nero blamed the Christians for the fire of Rome and began to persecute them. Many were sent to the games to be torn apart by wild animals for the entertainment of the people of Rome. 600 of them were even arranged around the top of the Colosseum in Rome to be set fire to and act as floodlights. Page 2. Attacks on the Christians went on for a very long time, with them taking the blame every now and then when it was convenient to blame them for some problem. The leaders were crucified and the Christians driven to worship underground in catacombs, so to avoid persecution. Christians did gain some toleration in the later empire, but it was not until Emperor Constantine, who was crowned in York, that Christianity was truly accepted. Just before a crucial battle in AD 312, Constantine said that he had a dream where he was told to paint the Christian symbol on the shields of his soldiers. He did this and won the battle. He later, in AD 337, decided that in thanks he would allow the whole empire to worship any religion freely, including Christianity. The future of Christianity was assured when Constantine converted to Christianity. The temples of the old Roman gods were left to decline and began to be converted to new Christian churches. As you might expect, the old religions did not disappear all at once, but they were increasingly driven underground by Christian persecution. Even the persecution and killing in the Roman arena continued to some extent under the Christians. It could be said that without the Roman Empire, Christianity would not have spread so quickly, perhaps not spread at all. The Roman Empire became the Holy Roman Empire and continued in the form of Roman Catholic Church. that has its heart in the Roman Vatican City, and a Holy Roman Emperor in the form of a Pope, which comes from the Latin papa for father. Catholic masses are still performed in Latin, the language of the Roman Empire. Some Roman buildings are still in use as churches when most of the others have fallen into ruin. Who was the Son of God and considered to be the founder of the Christian religion? Abraham, Siddhartha Gautama, Jesus Christ, Mohammed. True or false? Christians were persecuted by other Romans because of their constant emphasis on anger and harsh punishment. True? False. Which of the following did not contribute to the spread of Christianity throughout the Roman Empire? The use of common languages such as Latin and Greek, the persecution of Christians, including the burning of the Holy Scriptures, the dispersion of army soldiers outside of Italy, the teachings and crucifixion of Jesus Christ, the easy access to road and trade routes. Source B states their accusations became a sporting entertainment. They were covered in wild animal skins and tore apart like dogs. Tacitus was a Roman historian. Would that quote be a primary or secondary source? Hint, review the definitions of primary and secondary sources by referring to the chart in your interactive notebook. Primary source or secondary source. The passage states Constantine had a dream where he was told to paint the Christian symbol on the shields of his soldiers. Based on our prior knowledge, we can infer that the word symbol refers to the Christian crescent moon and star, menorah, cross, wheel. In what year did Constantine accept the religion of Christianity into the Holy Roman Empire? 345 AD, 326 AD, 312 AD, 337 AD. True or false? Though many Christians were killed for their beliefs, the Roman Empire eventually spread the religion with the help of the Pope and the establishment of the Holy Catholic Church. False or true? Source C. Would the picture below be a primary or secondary source? Hint. Again, review the definition of primary and secondary sources by referring to the chart in your interactive notebook. Secondary source or primary source. Watch the following documentary video to answer the remaining comprehension questions. Click the link to open the National Geographic Christianity 101 video, or click on the embedded video within this Google form. Christianity is a blank religion based on the teachings of Jesus Christ and the belief in only one God. Monotheistic, polytheistic, philosophical, chaotic. Where did the religion of Christianity originally begin? Constantinople, Damascus, Rome, Judah. True or false? At the age of 30, Jesus began preaching and emphasized the importance of forgiveness and achieving righteousness. True or false? The word crucified means to be mistreated, especially because of one's religious or political beliefs. To pass down values and beliefs from one generation to another. To put to death by being nailed to a wooden cross. To focus one's mind on relaxation and spiritual ideas. According to the video, who was credited for the spread of the Christian beliefs throughout the Roman Empire? Pontius Pilate, Mark the Evangelist, Luke the Evangelist, Paul the Apostle. What is the name for the Holy Scripture consisting of the Old and New Testaments? Torah, Quran, Bible, Analects. Christianity has become the largest religion in the world with a following of more than blank billion people. 1, 2, 3, 4. Major aspects within Christianity, such as religious practice, ritual, and tradition, have remained the same for over 2,000 years. True or false?